Okay, hi guys. Let's do some more Fire Emblem tonight. Followed by who knows what. Okay, hold on. Mario, get the fuck out of here! You're too cheery for the misery that's about to ensue. Both for Fire Emblem and for what's up next. Thankfully, there's one kind of misery we won't be experiencing, and that is the kind where I don't connect my controller and then the analog stick gets all weird. So with that, oh, let me make sure that all the audio stuff's like set up properly, because I gotta turn on some... Yep, there's the crust! Delish. Oh, it's still bad. I gotta turn on that, and I gotta lower it to 50%. Fire Emblem is the weirdest goddamn game to play with this. I always have to have like a bunch of unique settings to turn on for it. But yeah. We recently finished Chapter 24, I guess. So I think it was Femi a few streams ago who said that we have like 4 or 5 chapters left. We're really coming close to wrapping things up here. As far as like all of this stuff goes, I think we already handled all of this before the last stream ended. So I think we're good to just start the next thing. I should hope so, at least. Ranulf. Whereabouts is the Galleon army encamped? Just over those mountains. So we're finally going to join forces. Reports say that King Ashnard is gathering his forces in the capital. The time to work together is certainly upon us. Ike, there's an enemy ambush waiting for us on that mountain. If we go around that mountain and avoid it, how much time will we lose? A couple of days at least. In that case, we've got no choice but to go through them, right? Agreed. Wait a second. Isn't this where there's usually some sort of a discussion? Hello? Wow. If the enemy approaches, sir, it always starts with a soldier rapidly sprinting towards the general, and then we press the A button and we see their goofy looking... Oh... Oh, he's a chin. Listen up, man. No. No, that's not a voice. That's not real. That's not what I'm gonna do. What's a chin voice? Guys, what does a chin sound like? I don't know.
Listen up, man. Let them get as close as possible before pushing the rocks over the cliff.
This is just the horny people have no rights voice, though. I already used it for a general. Fuck! There's like 20 of these things! I don't got 20 voices. We must not let Crimea join forces with those subhumans. Maybe he's got like a super, super deep voice. Marha range. I remember the boulder stage too. How far did I get in this game at this age? Commander, the foes are encamped on top of the rise. I wonder what sort of trap they have this time. Those boulders didn't get up there all by themselves. Are they seriously going to roll them down on us? At first glance it seems a simplistic trap, but these narrow paths are making avoiding the rocks impossible. I think they may be surprisingly effective. So, we run up the mountain as quickly as possible and smash the enemy commander. Right? Right, how did you... I know. Genius. Actually, that is the best plan. Try to avoid the boulders and reach the top as quickly as possible. Once there, defeat the general. Right. Move out. So, oh, Ranulf isn't going to be joining us this time? Maybe he is, maybe he is. Hold on, let's choose units. I mean, he can. Let's see. I don't really want Lucia, so... Oh! I always press B to say no, but I'm supposed to press A to just toggle. So who do I want to swap out Lucia with? I don't really want Lucia or Bastion. I guess Ranulf! Let's go for it. There's my answer. Okay. Let's do it then. So we've got a couple of safe lanes here, assuming that these boulders roll in straight lines. But what if they don't? What if it like rolls and then it goes like down like this? And it goes like fucking mousetrap. Could be. You don't know. Oh, is this... Maybe it's just the cavalry units that have limited mobility on this map. I wonder why. The terrain type just says trail, so... Okay, isn't like fire good against these guys? Great, I don't have fire. Let's go with it. I can already see this being a very unwise decision because I've just rushed Ilyana headfirst into the range of like all of these units without anybody to back her up. Even the closest unit, Kieran, can't really do much in terms of catching up. Shino can get... no, even him. A shove, though? No. Renalf could shove. Still doesn't do much to help, though. We do have a Luguz bow on him, though. That's the way. Actually, it's not, because it still didn't work. And I gotta think about the boulder. I mean, at least Ilyana's not in the path of the boulders. At the very least, I've got that. I could use Rayson, but even then... oh, I could use Kieran. Ho ho. But then who's gonna help out Rayson? This is a fine pickle. I'll just use a regular steel axe. Like, their health is low enough where I don't need to use the Luguz one. Well, so much for rushing to the top, huh? I already get the feeling this is not going to be, like, a very good start. Ooh. Sure, why not? Yeah, I've gotta get someone to go rescue them. Maybe you. There we go. Do I want to split these units up, though? I mean, if I don't, then they're just gonna get bottlenecked, so... let's see. Let's maybe send Ike and Oscar up this way, and Boyd. And maybe Soren? Let's just send everyone nebulously forward, and then when they get closer to the fork in the road, then we can make that decision. But in the meantime, nobody's really moving enough for that to be a super big concern. Okay, I'll just move Rise up then. Cool. I think. Right now, I think it's fine, but I get the feeling that I didn't make a very good decision. Wow. Look at that. Incredible. Oh! A bad decision indeed! Well, first turn. First turn death? Sure, sure. I didn't actually state, it seems like, so I actually have to restart the whole thing. Is there like a reset? There is a reset option here. I usually like completely restart it, but I guess I can just do that. Rest in peace, Rise got here just in time. Hey, Femi. Yeah, got fucking owned on the first turn. You know, the usual Fire Emblem expectations. Okay, so I think the only thing we did here was just take Lucia off and put Renoff on, and then the rest is all garbage. Alright, so this time, let's take a look at the range on this unit before moving our units. But Rise was right here! How come he can hurt him? Status? All he has is the Bolt Axe. Maybe he moved forward a little bit and attacked Rise? Well, no, because this is his movement range and his attack range. The Bolt thing can only... Huh? Chapter 25, only 4 streams left. So it was you that said how many chapters were left. Okay. I guess I just won't move Rise as up. But there's like other units that are gonna get attacked here instead. And that's worrying. That's no good. Or is it? Damn. Let's see. This is the path that's like free of the... No, this is where Rise was when he died though. The dragon's just gonna kill Rayson instead, so I gotta put him here. In the way of the boulder. I just want to have Kieran like a little further ahead, because the last thing I want is a character like Ilyana on the front lines. Even though I've already leveled her up quite a bit, I still don't trust like that. And then Randall can rescue and stay cautiously a space away from whatever the hell is going on up here. And then everyone else can just move up. Yeah, I don't get why the cavalry units are so slow. Because I know, like, if it's, like, sand, right? Then they'll be slowed down, but trail doesn't seem like it'd be too hard to walk on, if you ask me. Alright, so let's see what we're dealing with this time in terms of, like, who gets targeted and who fucking dies. Now this guy uses the boulder again. Oof! I like that the game, like, the boulder, like, completely stops in its tracks to show that... You see, how is he doing that? Oh, I don't think it's the dragon. I think it's like... yeah, it looks like there's a ballista behind the dragon. It wasn't the boss at all. Wow, so Rise didn't even get his ass kicked by that. It was just a normal ballista that got him. Damn. See, this one goes on Mousetrap. Oh, is it gonna get everyone in line here? It sure is. Oh dear. Good to know. Good to know. It's an important learning experience. I guess I should have seen that coming. Surprisingly, though, nobody decided to go after Ilyana. She's just so jacked now that everyone's afraid of her. Oh boy. Who was in the way that... Shinon's getting, like, really bullied this time around. Everyone's got it out for Shinon. Man, and I thought that this whole lane was, like, already taken care of, but the enemies haven't even moved yet, and all the units have taken 10 damage. Oof. The enemy density doesn't seem too bad, actually, so it's just, like... It's just a matter of going through it. Let's see. Maybe now would be a good timing to use that Legoo's axe. Bye-bye! Man, everyone's taken, like, such damage already, though. That's my worry. Maybe. Maybe. No. That's unfortunate. Well. That was a very interesting... Like, the sound that I was going for was like... But I just made like a fucking mouse getting hit by a car noise. If the boulders don't reload, you can try to stay in columns that have already been emptied. Oh, yeah. Good thinking. You got hit by all the boulders. Good thinking. Alright, let's see. So steel bow, so it doesn't really matter if I go up close or not. Actually, it does, because if I do it like this, then they can't counter. Ho ho. Okay. Well, who else can do this? Fuck, this is... Oh, well, I guess I could just use Boyd. But it seems like a waste, I don't know. Okay. Probably could have made more progress. You see, this is the thing, because, like, these enemies, not too tough. But the boulders, especially the way this one goes on Mousetrap down the hill, it's gonna hit, like, everybody on the way down. This is like a one-thing wide path. And there's 3 boulders here, so... Ugh. Oh. This is frustrating too, because both of these enemies are almost dead, but there's only one unit who can really get to them. Actually, there's two. What the hell am I thinking? Bye-bye! But I might want to... I might want to spend Shinon's turn just, like, using a Vulnerary. Because otherwise I think he's going to get bullied a little bit more. A little bit too much. Nice. We'll do a state here, and if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But let's make sure, in the meantime, that he's not in the way of a boulder, nor in the way of any of these ballistas. Wait a second. If you click a boulder boy, does it show you the path that the boulder will go down? It does not. Great. Oh, I could have him stand here. And use his Lagoose bow. There it is. Ballista and the mage is still a concern, but okay. If you say so. Maybe Ranulph can get in the way, though. Maybe he can, like, prevent at least this. Well, no, he could just go behind. Oh, boy. Oh, before I moved Shinon, I could have had Rise go and heal him. Oh, well. Oh, speaking of before I moved Shinon. That's easy. Best of both worlds, baby. Shinon would have a Lagoose bow. I love how much you hate him. It's okay, I hate him too. Although, to be fair, I'm pretty sure I gave that to him. Okay. Then we'll move up Ranulph. And then we should be a little better positioned this time around. As long as Rise isn't in the path of the Ballista, which I did not verify before doing that. So I guess we'll find out the fun way. That's unfortunate. Ooh. Ooh. I don't like that. It's just rocks, buddy. It's just rocks, baby. Okay, let's take another look at the range on this. Oh, it's very large. Good to know. Very large? Okay, very large. I see, I see. Interesting. Yeah, it's interesting to mention. Okay, so what do we do instead, then? Because now Shinon's gotta... Well, we could always just do this, but with, like, without healing. I kind of interrupted that first go where I didn't have him heal before I actually figured out whether or not he really needed that heal. I just thought of like a supposedly more efficient method, and then I just like interrupted the one that was just fine. In the meantime, though, maybe Rise can like heal up some of the easy units who have been getting their asses kicked through other means. I don't know. If there's gonna be boulders coming through, maybe this is where he would be better suited. Although, he may be standing in the exact same spot where the Ballista got him last time. In that first run. So that certainly does become a concern. We'll just see how the enemy phase turns out. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. You see, like, Ike takes, like, 2 damage from that, but Rise, like, dies. Rise could fucking stub his toe and he would die. God, I wish that were me. Man, a lot of boulders these days. Oh, I forgot Titania was even with us. The cavalry units are so slow on this map that I'm just, like, forgetting about them. Rise is a soft boy. He is. Maybe a little too soft, though. At least this worked out, though. Oh shit, here comes Ranulph. Oh, what level is Boyd right now? 10? Cool. I want to break him, haha. Femi. Femi, don't say these things. Perhaps a lifetime of horny on-stream has influenced chat for the worse. Boyd! Boyd! Not even a double? Usually the Steel Axe at least gets that. Okay. Oscar. You gotta fucking pick up after everybody else's messes, as usual. It has. It really has. Shine. Shine. Mario loves shine. Okay, well at least we're making some... We at least opened the path to make some good progress on this side of the map. Okay. What's this dude dealing with? Lagoose Slayer! Well, it's a good thing we haven't got any Lagoos around here. Actually, better idea. This is a better idea. Why does Ranulph have a blizzard? Okay, sure. I got it from DQ. What's wrong? Oh, Titania can get you. That could be handy. That could be very handy indeed. Oh, the one blue space. Where will I go? Okay. Kieran? Actually, if everybody, like... If anyone here has damage and they're just moving, I think some vulneraries would be, like, some good... a good idea to use right now. Maybe, like... I don't know. Let's check the boulder situation here. Well, if this guy does push one, it'll hit him, so... I'll just move everybody, like, as forward as they can go. Maybe not that forward, because the boulder's in the way. And then, if there's anybody Rise can heal, then I guess just do that. Okay. Although, let's take a look at the range here, just to make sure. No, it looks like we're good. Okay, cool. Is there a boulder up here? There is not. Perfect. This might require a mend. Boyd's taking a serious ass-kicking. Alright. Looks good. Oh, interesting. The dude manning the ballista just fucking booked it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wait a second. Uh-oh, is this one got a mousetrap too? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, it's a good thing she only used that vulnerary when he did. I thought it was going to go down in a straight line like the others. That boulder is some BS. Agreed! Why is that the way it is? See, the way I thought that these were going to work out was that one side was mousetrap and one side they would all just go down in straight lines. But I guess it's just all bullshit. All the way down. That's how it is on this bitch of a mountain. Oh, that is very unfortunate. Oh, that's very... Whomst? Oh, you know. Just a dragon. No big deal. I guess I will continue doing my thing. Ooh, let's get Ilyana. I keep forgetting that she can, like, help people here. Just do that. It's no big deal. There we go. That's much handier than just a vulnerary. You go, Ilyana. Oh, is there anybody with the Lagoon Slayer on this side of the mountain? Not really. Okay, so we'll just send Randolph as far as he can go then and just have him kick some ass. Probably could have sent Sheena in for that, but that's okay. So, Femi, I'm still sitting on a lot of bonus XP. What level do you think all my units should be by the end of this chapter? Because I started fiddling with that, like, last stream, and I want to, like, do some more fiddling with it after I get this chapter out of the way. Lances. What beats... Oh, the weapon triangle's right there. So Kieran has an axe, and that is a lance. And axes beat lances. Look at that. Well, I just put him directly in the path of a boulder. That's fine. Man, you know what? I bet it would be really handy, you know, if I had Jill. Now even I'm doing this to myself, but if I had Jill, I could, like, fly around the mountain, and, like, I wonder if I could push the boulders if I got up here first. And if there were, like, any other enemy units down here, then I could be the one mouse-trapping them. Just a thought. Oh, I probably could have shoved him out of the way. Oh well. I honestly have no idea. What I would do is pump up like 3 or 4 main boys to very high, but not too high so they can still get XP. I guess so. I don't know how much XP is left or anything about FE progression. Okay. Well, it's like the last 4 chapters. Is it actually? Uh-oh. I didn't realize Soren was doing that poorly. This can mean trouble, actually. Hold on. Someone might have to go rescue Soren. Maybe his boyfriend? And Rythe was right there, too. God damn it. But I also tend towards smaller squads. I know other people like to keep their whole teams balanced. Nah, we'll send that to the convoy. All rise! All rise! Oh no, this is unfortunate. Not all the shoving in the world could get him there in time. Oh, Soren, I'm gonna have to rescue you, aren't I? Like Mike... Whoa! I was reading the chat, but then there was a very strange sound. Like Mike keeping everything the same level in Pokemon, which is Angry Face. Does he do that? Uh-oh.
Some humans, have they already joined with the Galleon army? No, it's not possible. My chance is now. I won't let it pass.
That's just Kermit. That's not even deep.
Shoddy, I don't... mind!
Yeah, it's killed his Nuzlocke.
Oh no! Oh no!
When was the last state? Now, hear me out. Do we need Rise? This is my question. I'm just asking questions. Oh, I was doing so well. No mistakes at all. I just wasn't stating because it was going so well. Oh, that's a very unfortunate turn of events, isn't it? Well, where do I go from here? I guess I'll just... Nothing wrong with where I am right here. Like what? I'm gonna restart the chapter and send myself even further back? I guess this is the best I've got. Okay. Laguzbo. Like, as in it causes him to lose because his Pokemon are all low level, but also in that it kills his own enjoyment of the game because he has to grind, like, way more. Yeah, I've never heard of anybody doing that, with Pokemon. That's a very strange way to play. Now you know about the BS boulder. Boy, do I. So how have you guys been doing tonight? Oh, that was just like point blank. It's kind of funny though, too, to be honest. Uh-oh. Sometimes. Sometimes what? Sometimes it hot. Excuse me? Have I missed something? Is chat being horny again? Like my mom is like 80-something. Femi, I don't like where this is going! Sometimes it's funny, I mean. Room. Your room is hot. That's important to mention. This is you? What is me? Am I a hot mom? I don't understand! Don't taint my words. Damn, that was a good level up. Okay. Now Ranulph's on the move. So let's see. What do I want to do? Okay, so I'll stick with this, because this was good. This is still good. I'll have him do his thing. And also maybe save state more frequently, because that is a very unfortunate thing to not do. I'll put Titania here. Oh, this is Kieran! I have 2 red-haired people. Okay. So we can just stick to his thing. His whole dealio. Everyone's just gotta be, like, healing a lot more frequently. Even if it doesn't seem like they need to. Yeah, okay, so I'll put Sheen on here. And then you can heal you. Everyone gets along. Yeah, the sooner I do that, the sooner I don't have to worry about it. Let's see, so as far as this goes... Nice. Ooh, that's some good crust. This game's audio be like a fucking crunchy lettuce ASMR. Oh, why am I not using fire? That's good against Lagoos. It doesn't really matter when he's got 10 HP left, but good to clue into. Okay, let's see. Does anybody need healing? Soren, maybe. He's not as bad as he was doing before, but I'm gonna do it nonetheless because I don't trust myself to protect him. I don't trust future me. There we go. And then maybe Mordecai will... Yeah, I guess. Well, I don't know. If the cavalry unit is starting like that far behind, it's like, it's tough to catch up, you know what I mean? Okay. I've kind of positioned the units here, the final positions here, a little bit differently, so that if anybody does, like, kick that boulder, it's not gonna, like, you know, hit as many people in a row, at the very least. But I suppose that does remain to be seen. Oh, he can reach? Uh-oh. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, look at that. It actually got them. I like that the boulder does like a zigzag around the ballista instead of just crashing into it. Sounds about right. Oh boy. Oh, is this gonna hit Rise and Sword? Rise might die here. Don't mean to call it, but... Ooh. Oh, it went around. Phew. I guess I better get to healing. Oh. Sure. Oh, this one's gonna go on a zigzag too? Sure. What the fuck are these paths? What the fuck are these paths? Oh, everyone's taking so much damage. How embarrassing. Oh my. Yeah, I think I'll have everybody move on ahead here and then just have like... Just have Oscar take care of this dude, because after all, lances are best against swords. Tomorrow my mom is leaving for 3 weeks. I'm so excited to have to take care of these crazy fucking animals for 3 weeks. Oh, hold on. Oh no, Rise is full health. Who's hurting here? Oscar is a little bit. I love my doggos, but they've been particularly bonkers lately, as you can hear. Oh, that's a very good combination of emotes, Femi. Very good. Very good. Sure. Sure, why not? Ooh, but I gotta worry about how everyone's HP is doing, too. That's gonna be a big deal. Because everyone here did not do very good HP-wise. Randolph can move on ahead. I'm not worried about him. But I am worried about how everyone else is gonna do. Like, Randolph can fend for himself, but everybody else is like... You know? Like 7? Shinon is fucking excellent, though. This doggo, please. Why is he like this? I can faintly hear squeaky toy noises, too, so I think he's just playing, but... Oh, I should check the ranges on all these units in case anybody wants to go after Ileana. Just to factor that in. Whoa, fuck. Yo, the Purge. I think she'll be fine, even if I just use, like, 1 vulnerary. Although, in before I say this now, and then come to regret it immediately. I haven't stated in a while, too. Come to think of it. What? It is Squeaky Toys! What the fuck? I'm not reading that again. You could... I mean, hold on. His name is Grommel. Maybe he is like a fucking Jim Henson character. Grommel sounds like a fucking... Ooh, well, so much for Ranulph doing well. Oh, he's hurting. Not even fucking enormous boulders can stop Oscar. It's like a pebble to him. That squick is real good. I have a particular weakness for squeaky toy sound effects. Uh-oh, is Ranulph gonna die? Not my gaze! Not my sweets. Not my treats! Oh no! Well, that does it. Boy, you said it. Oh, actually, this isn't too bad.
I fucking love video games.
Wait, no, I made her wait! I have to move. Shh. Shinon first, and then I use Ilyana. And I thought this chapter was going to be short. I thought this was going to be a fucking twofer. But here we are, burning. Oh. I'll just have Oscar finish this dude off, and then everyone else can... Oh, well, there we go. I seethed with rage prematurely. I mean, Rise is one thing, but I especially don't want to lose Ranulf. Actually, after what Femi said about Rise, I think maybe he can go. I think we can say goodbye to him. He can go home. Health-wise, everyone's okay, but I don't want to risk it. See, like, when it comes to Ranulf, it's either no damage or he just gets fucking hit by a car. Oh boy, here we go. Then it's gonna do its stupid fucking zigzag. I thought we were in the clear, but Ilyana got hit one last time. Oh, those boulders also are frustrating. Oh, literally everyone's gonna be in the path of this one, it looks like. Well, so much for everybody being at decent health, huh? It's very, like, insult to injury, too, because those boulders are rolling more so towards the start of the turns, oh my god, than they are the ends, you know what I mean? So it's like, this isn't, the worst is yet to come, truly. Oh yeah, this seems familiar. This seems like a very familiar scenario, although, I will state here. Let's see if we can't still make this work. Ike is doing fine, so he can still go on ahead. Maybe send one up to trigger boulders? I would if I could. This is me at top speed. This is why I was saying earlier, you know, if I had Jill, then she could, like, fly up past all of this over these walls, and then she could be the one calling the shots and pushing the boulders. But unfortunately, that's not the world we live in. We live in a world where Griffin gets hurt for no reason, and people are mean to him in his stream. Fuck, this is a conundrum though, because actually I could just make Ranulf sit here and then heal. He's got elixirs, what the fuck am I doing? I should be buying more of these more often too. I'm still sticking to vulneraries like someone straight out of Chapter 9. Chapter 9! Probably should have traded one of those with Ilyana first, though. Oh, she really could have used that a lot more than Randall. Kieran, what are you doing? He's even worse off! There's not enough healing to go around. Mordecai and Titania haven't really taken any damage, but they're too far behind to, like, get in front of them, you know what I mean? Well, Mordecai can kind of get in front. Oh, and Shinon could as well. Just saying. He might take some unwanted damage, but it's better than, you know, these two units have health. It's rather they get hurt than these two. Oh, that's not good. She should just get off her horse and walk. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, of course, of course, of course. Okay, let's see if a full health Ranulf can... Uh-oh. Well, so much for full health. Let's see if an almost full health Ranulf can make it out alive. Hey, okay, we've got a miss. Not bad. Ugh, that's not a... That's gonna hurt all of them, though. That's a very unfortunate formation. Ugh. Well, better him than anyone else, I guess. I just hope he can take all these hits. Okay, well, he's at least getting a bunch of misses in. And some no damages. Where were these no damage things earlier? Fucking Ranulf. Mordecai's enormous. He could just punch a man. He could. Uh-oh. Ooh, damn, even to the dragon no damage. Oh shit, here comes Mordecai. Hold on, let's take care of this first. And boy, do I mean take care. Okay. I mean, this would certainly be a start, wouldn't it? Nope. No double, huh? A silver sword, goddamn. Nobody's gonna be able to get past. Shinon can't back up to attack, but if I could move Kieran, but then I wasted his turn, but if I could just swap their positions, then they can both attack. Fuck. Ooh. Here's a thought. If I attack this dude, then that creates an opening for Kieran to go around and then attack. Now that's using your noodle. Although he is going up against a sword. You know, in hindsight, oh boy. Oh. Well, I mean, Titanium could maybe help. I don't know. Uh-oh, I think you might be dealing with another low health crisis. Okay, all we gotta do is beat the boss. Let's just keep having Ranulf just book it. Maybe he can even serve as a distraction. Just keep using those elixirs. Okay. So that takes care of that side. Let's take a look at this side now. The Night Killer. Wow. Ooh, Soren can use a good helpful of healing. Help. Shock. Help. Okay, so. Well, axes beat lances. Could we put a shot? I don't know. Oh yeah, this could work. Whew. Okay, so that means we can just have Rise Heal Soren and then we're good. I was worried about having to take care of them both, but I think Boyd can take care of himself for just a teensy bit longer. Especially because his path is just fucking empty now. We can just go. Man, but this is like getting to that part where it's like that one spot wide part. Like if this guy pushes this boulder, and he will for us to even be able to move past. It's not gonna be good. As long as nobody's like below 10 damage, I think we'll make it out alive. But that's a big if. Okay, enemy phase, here we go. I'm really curious to see how this whole Randolph play is gonna unfold, though. If he's just gonna nonchalantly wander through all this mayhem. Or if he'll die.
Ooh, I should have seen it coming.
Oof! Oh! Guys, I think I can think of a unit or two that might be below 10 HP now. Uh-oh. Something's screaming? Yeah, big mood. Too bad this guy can't aim his fucking axe. Oh. This is very precarious. This is a very, very bad situation. Although that's good. So it turns out it wasn't a question of whether or not Randolph will get his ass kicked. It's a question of whether or not everyone gets their ass kicked. An answer we are quickly discovering. Randolph is actually doing the best out of this group right now, even though he's like completely on his own. Oh no. Rise, watch out! Oh! It went the other way! He's alive! What the fuck? Oh, I might be speaking too soon, though. There's some other units on this side that still gotta move. That boulder betrayed the cause. The boulder was a double agent. Ooh. Okay. Everyone keeps taking so much damage every turn, it's like, it's hard to heal everybody in like the one go. I don't think there's much sense going up against this guy with the axe, because he just misses. Wait, victory is in sight? Yeah, all we really... No, wait, the goal is to rout! I thought you just said get the general. The dialogue at the beginning of this stage said to get the general. This is some bullshit. Also, I need to state right now, because that miracle is never happening again. Yeah, even Femi's like cluing in. Thank you. Okay. So let's start with Shinon here. Okay, so maybe let's not start with Shinon. Let's like send Mordecai after this dude. And then like have Ilyana like do a bit of healing first, you know? And then we'll do our thing. Okay, come on now. Is that RNG right there? Don't tell me that's RNG. I guess. Oh, maybe he just always misses. Okay, I guess I'll have send Mordecai for better things to do. Yeah, I mean that does a little something. Man, Mordecai used to be getting doubled all over the place. Whatever happened to that? Okay, so now we're gonna have Ilyana heal you. I really don't know what to do with these cavalry units. Maybe I shouldn't have brought them with me at the beginning. Let's focus on taking care of this unit first before the boss. We can get them on the counters. You see, but I don't know if this is worth it because they just dodge all of these hits from the cavalry units. It's a rough guarantee, but it's worth a shot still. Oh, it's not worth a shot. Maybe Titania is a boss. She can do it. 65. It's still a disadvantage, but I'm like really... There we go, there we go. I was getting desperate. But Kieran and Ileana are kind of exposed to these units now, which is a little concerning. I might send Randolph back down to at least take care of this dude. I don't know if I want to send him after the boss, but he can definitely take care of this guy. Yeah, if he can get in a second... Come on. No. That's unfortunate. There's still a chance they could survive, but I've got a feeling it's a good thing that I did that state when I did. Okay. And as for this side... Yeah, let's start by, like, healing Rise or something. Or I guess just attacking some units. That's a thing we can do, too. Wow, so if the goal is to root, then it doesn't even matter which path you go up, because you have to go down both. Although, now that I think on it, I think the smarter decision, probably, would be to go up one path, and then down the other, so that you can use the boulders. But I, unfortunately, have done the complete opposite of that. Yeah, let's see. We'll have Rise, like, heal himself for the time. Ooh, but there's still more boulders at play. Hold on. The gears are turning. The gears are turning. Hold on. I'll have Rise go here. Use a vulnerary, right? And then I'll have Oscar rescue him. Because Oscar's not doing much anyways. And then we'll just have these units chill out here. Oh, that's an interesting play. I mean, it's not going after Ileana, so I have no complaints, but still that one dragon that I'm concerned about. Why does that attack make fucking computer noises? Who is this? Yo, who did this? Oh, Ranulph and Mordecai are up there together, I see. And they'll be fine. Uh-oh. They're not fine! They're not fine! They're not fine! Maybe I speak too soon. Oh, here come the boulders. Oh, look at that though. That's handy. That's a little less handy. I mean, hey. It's not Rise getting hurt, but still. Whew. Nice. Oh, perfect. Alright, let's just kind of have everybody move forward and heal this turn, because there's still one more boulder left. I'll just move everyone to their, like, maximum. Oh, maybe I shouldn't, like, plunge everybody like this head first into the fray, but here we go, I guess. Here we are, burning. Okay, if I can get the other half up in time, then it might be able to split the difference. Let's see. Also, Randolph is a people now. That's a problem, too. Let's see. Can this silver bow do the trick? What's the best here? I would imagine the silver bow, yeah? Well... How much HP this guy got, though? Oh, no. Any other bow. Any old bow will do. Well, there we go. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I guess I can have Randolph kind of back up a little bit in the meantime. Maybe do some healing. Because there's not much else he can be up to for the time being. Oh, just barely. That's unfortunate. That's the worst when you get them down to 1, and then the only remaining unit is someone like this, because then it just feels like a waste. Laguzak's. It's not so bad. Maybe I'll leave Mordecai right where he is. Yeah, maybe just heal for good measure. Why not? There's no harm. Oh, but that's even worse. Fucking Grommel. Go back to the fucking Muppet Show. I mean, at least no one's in the way of the boulder, except Oscar. Oscar might die. Oscar might die. I don't think I healed Oscar. Nobody's pushed the boulder yet, but there is one active guy that's like sitting right beside it. Okay, you know what? It doesn't even matter. Oscar's fine. Yeesh. Oh, there goes his blade. Oh, well, Titania, don't use the hand axe. What are you doing? Oh, well, I think it just broke. Oh, so many of those are going to start breaking now. Those better show up in the shop soon, or I gotta be very upset. Okay, well... Oh, I did heal him. We're certainly getting close to wrapping this up, but... it feels to me like the hardest is yet to come. Because that Grommel, he's a toughie. Maybe he's not a Muppet. Better yet, maybe he's like Wallace and Grommel. I guess Ilyana can start like healing herself again now. And maybe equip this instead. A save state? Oh, good idea. Let's check the range on these guys first. Whoa, apparently the range is everywhere. Cool, okay, well not quite. Nobody's gone after Ilyana yet, but there is always the potential that they could, so... Okay. I think Mordecai's got like one more turn left, if I am correct. Also, let's maybe get more units in the path of this dude besides just Soren. Okay, moment of truth. Who's this guy gonna go after? Wrong dude. Has that guy ever landed one of those things? Mordecai, interesting choice.
Very interesting choice!
Well, at the very least, it does provide literally everybody else with the opportunity to just go nuts on him. Except maybe Mordecai, because he's in a bit of trouble here. Ooh, just barely. When Oscar can continue fucking limping his way up the mountain. Yeah, okay. I'll send everybody else after the Grummel. Here we go. I don't have my steel sword anymore. What's the next best thing? I guess this.
You knew we were here, but still you charged our positions? I'll teach you to regret your impudence.
Sorry, but at this point, I don't think you're in a position to teach me anything. Oh, fuck. He went there.
Have you ever been smacked for not doing what you're told? For lack of listening?
Is it lack of listening?
For lack of respect?
That's one of my favorite fucking images, and I haven't thought about it in forever.
Gather as many fools as you like. Your weakness cannot survive. No one on this earth can withstand the might of our king.
Sleep tight, Grummel. You're my favorite character on Sesame Street. Yeesh. Well, here we are. Not quite burning. A little singed, though. Is this a lot of them? It looks like there were more of them from down there. Uh-oh.
Now we've got you! Eat rock!
Eat rock. I'm pretty clever.
Fuck off! Fates had bad writing.
Ah! Above us! Look out!
Eh? The birds!
Holy fuck. Is this Tabarn? Oh shit. Go me.
Need a hand?
Tabarn, you came. Well met, Raisin. And well met to the rest of you as well, warriors of Crimea. How did you come to be here? I thought I'd help you wipe out Dan. That's good news for us, but has something happened? Why did you suddenly decide to help? I asked for his aid. We must defeat King Dan. To that end, the more powerful we are, the better, yes? So that's the story, is it? It's true that Raisin requested my aid. However, that's not the only reason that I'm here. What is it? In a moment. First, let us meet with the King of Lions. He waits for us at the foot of the mountain. Yo, the King of Red Lions? Understood. Come on, everyone. Let's get off this peak and take a rest at the bottom. Ike, don't talk about Soren like that. King Canigus, it's an honor to see you again. First, let me offer you my congratulations. You've made quite the triumphant return, Princess Alencia. Thank you. And allow me to express my gratitude for having the Kingdom of Gallia fighting at our side. Your presence fills me with strength. During this short interim, you've managed to turn the tide of the war. To be honest, I'm quite surprised. I didn't come this far on my own. My Lord Ike and his brave companions are with me. It was only with the support of many that I was able to return home. Yes, my reports cover most of that. Everything that happened in Benyon and in Dane as well. As to that, about Nasir... King Gallia, Princess Crimea. I apologize for interrupting the festivities, but there's something I must discuss with you. Would you gather over there? 1 bird equals 5 man. If you know what I'm saying. This group contains the people who were at the heart of that last battle, correct? Yes, it is. What about those 2 children? Surely they weren't involved. Children? This is Soren. He is my boyfriend. And this is my sister, Mist. Before we begin this war council, there's something I need to share with all of you. It's a story that involves my parents as well. I've kept most of it from my sister, but I felt this would be a good chance for her to hear it, so I asked her to join us. Understood. Go on. It all begins when we meet Princess Alencia and escorted her into the forests of Gallia. And that is everything I know.
Father, is that how? Mom? That's not true, is it?
Miss, do you want to leave?
No, I'm away. I'm just a little confused.
Mist. That's the whole of it, eh? So this wasn't ever just a dispute between Crimea and Dane. There was something else at play the entire time. What could King Ashnard's ultimate goal possibly be? He has risked everything, even surrendering his own country. 20 years ago, even before he became king, he tried to release the Dark God from within the medallion. However, he was thwarted by the actions of Grail and Elena. What manner of being is this Dark God? What would happen if it were freed from its prison? I fear the world would once again be beset by natural calamity, much like it was 800 years ago. At that time, all the world, save Tellius, was drowned beneath the seas. Is that a true story? I thought it nothing more than a fable. We have living proof. Galdoa's king Degenanananama. He and 2 other heroes fought alongside the goddess herself to defeat the Dark One. King Galdoa was one of the legendary heroes? But he's still alive. The Black Dragon King is a living fossil, and as stubborn as anything alive. He's been trying to control the rest of us for years, and he always says the same thing. Do not fan the flames of strife. As long as Leiron's medallion exists, you must never begin a war that engulfs the entire continent. Never begin a war? It's possible. Perhaps there is more than one way for the Dark God to gain its freedom. Oh, aren't you the clever one? That's just what the Black Dragon King says, yet the truth of that is unknown. There's a war going on right now, but the Dark God's nowhere in sight, is it? Could it be? I think I may finally know Ashnard's intentions. Really? King Galdoa said that a conflict which engulfs the entire continent would free the Dark God from the medallion. Let us assume that the war would have such an effect on the medallion no matter where it was, or who possessed it. And let's also assume that the King of Dane thinks this as well. I can hear him now. Where's the tinder for the blaze I need? The answer to this question proved to be an easy one, yet he had to find a way to test his theory. So he attacked neighboring Crimea. It had to be Crimea. Benyon was too big, too powerful. Dane would have lost. Crimea, however, is a country known more for its scholarship than its military strength. Dane probably felt that a surprise invasion would let them win while taking minimal casualties themselves, and they were right. Crimea was easy prey. King Ramon was also friendly towards Leguis. I imagine that this too influenced Dane's decision. If things went well, the conflict would be enough to engulf Crimea's ally, Gallia, and the fires would spread. First Crimea, then Gallia, and eventually Benyon as well. Dane's power would increase, and strife and discord would spread across the land, eventually reaching the Lost Medallion. So you believe King Dane's goal is to awaken the Dark God after all? At the very least, it is one of his ambitions. There can be no mistaking that. Which means that our plan to attack him at the capital fits right into his strategy, doesn't it? It's the trigger he needs to break the Dark God's bonds. Even if that's true, we can't stop now. This war has gone too far for that. We have to smash Dayan to end its menace once and for all. We bury every one of them and finish it. Agreed. That's the only plan that makes any sense. If only we had the medallion with us. What is it, Rayson? Is there a way to avoid all of this? That is the descendants of Leiron, have a gift. Through the power of the Slumber Galder, we have the ability to oh boy, here we go again. We have the ability to suppress the chaotic energies of the Dark God on the medallion. So even if a massive battle occurred, if it were in my possession, I might be able to...
I'm so sorry. It was because of my killer system when the medallion was lost in the first place.
Mist, I told you that it wasn't your fault, didn't I?
But...
You were never careless, Mist. I know. You kept the medallion next to you at all times. You told me it was a keepsake of your mother's, and you always took good care of it, didn't you? That's why it's not your fault. So please, don't punish yourself anymore, alright?
Princess Olyncia.
She's right. And besides, the Dark God could be released no matter where the medallion is, so it's nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Wenolf.
Alright, it's about time for you to hear what I have to say. Grayson? Yes? I'm sorry. Uh-huh? For what? Leon's been kidnapped. It may have been by Dayan's hand. That can't be. Why would Leanne be taken? The release Galder can only be sung by the girl Altina, right? But Ashner doesn't know that. Oh no. What a mess. Nothing can ever be clear and simple, can it? Ooh, that's a good... Oh, this is hype. Oh shit, here we go. Let's get that fucking sippy at Stay Hydrated Bot's behest. In a valley amidst the Morhar Range, Ike and company are reunited with King Canigus of Gallia. King Tabarn of Phoenicis also arrives and brings with him a disturbing tale. His words serve notice. There is no time to waste. The final showdown with Ashnard is coming. Between the forces King Canigus grants them before returning home, and the soldiers King Tabarn brings, the Crimean army possesses 3 times the fighting power than it did when it left Benyon. Even so, the Dayan forces encamped in the capital are strong, rested, and comparable in number. In addition, the road to the final confrontation is blocked by 2 formidable obstacles. Fort Pinel and Nados Castle. How these 2 tests are faced will mightily affect the course of the war. Chapter 26. Clash. Oh shit. Meanwhile... I see. So Crimea and Gallia have finally joined forces, have they? Half-breeds and humans fighting side by side. How sweet. In addition, it seems the incident with the Heron Princess has brought more Phoenicians to the struggle as well. Oh, the Hot King's getting involved, eh? Which means that the Crimean army's strength of arms is all but equal to our own, and growing daily. Of course, this pathetic ragged band is still no match for our superior leadership and skill. Things are getting interesting, are they not? But I am still unsatisfied. Divide our army into 2 battalions and send one to meet the Crimeans. And who will be in charge of that battalion? Bertram. Bertram? Does that bother you? Well then, perhaps I should leave it to you and see what happens. Do you believe I would betray you? I believe your heart has considered it. Surely you jest. I will divide our forces and see that they march to meet Crimea under Bertram's command. Is this satisfactory? I leave it to you, good Sir Knight. One other thing, Your Majesty. In my absence, did you order the death of Aina? 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 Oh, yes, her. I'd forgotten about that one. I lost all interest in her when she failed to hold Dane's capital, you know. I've no use for failures. Yes, I remember it now. I ordered General Petrine to take care of her. Ugh, another failure under my command. I told Petrine that if the task was beyond her, capturing Aina would be enough. I see. Why do you ask? According to one of General Petrine's men, they have indeed captured Aina, but with the General's death, they're unsure what to do with her. That was one of Petrine's better qualities. She always did follow orders. Well, what do you intend to do? I wish to receive your instructions. Do you still wish to see her killed, or have you changed your mind? Do as you will. I care not. However, do not bring her into my presence. When that one is near, Rajayan seems to grow restless. As you wish. Everyone seems to be here. Go ahead, Soren, you can begin now. Very well. Please look at this map. Now, Grapefruit's a fat burner, so you losing weight while you sucking his dick. The current position of our army is here in the Marho range. Between us and the capital, there are 2 large outposts of enemy troops. Fort Pinel and Nados Castle. Both holds are built... Oh, Bastion. Both holds are built to guardian our fair land. But now Dane rules them both, and knows of us. With rations set, they could hold out a year. Say what you will of Dane and her foul plans. One must admire her skill in things of war. Come now, Bastion, why would you praise our foe? I do but speak the mean of it, good sir. The truth is harsh, but lies be worse still. Will you two please shut up? Please? Sheesh. Pinel and Nados are fairly close to one another. I doubt they would expect us to attack both at once, but that seems to be a waste of our strength, and we don't want to get ambushed from the rear while attacking. We cannot divide our army, but we could send a small force to attack the base with weaker defenses and keep it occupied. I see. So which one has more soldiers? That would be Fort Pinel. Very well. Then the main army will lead an assault on Fort Pinel. Meanwhile, I'll take my army and a unit or so of galleons and set out for Castle Nados. We'll launch an attack, and when they come out to meet us, we'll retreat. And then we'll attack again. It will keep them busy. I'm kind of down right now because I'm doing student loan shit right now, but that made me lol. I'm glad to hear it, Femi. Grapefruit. Grapefruit is always what we need in times like these. That should give us the time we need. We'll take care of our front by day's end. Let's go capture a fort. It's settled then. I'd like to report the results of our last battle. Let's see. Fallen. 1 grapefruit. There are no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself. Okay, here we are. Here we are, burning. Okay, we still got a little bit of fort stuff to do. General, may I have a moment of your time? And yes, what is it? I'd like your advice on something, sir. Let's say I was faced with an undefeatable enemy. In that case, what should I, as the weaker fighter, do? Should I try to avoid slowing down other better fighters and retreat? Or do I sacrifice myself and try to at least land a single blow on the opponent? If it's an enemy general, or just someone that's far too strong for you, there's no need to get yourself killed. But I don't want you to simply run away either. Study the enemy first, and see if retreating is your only option. I'd like you to do that much, at least. Study the enemy? That's right. What type of fighter is he? What kind of weapon is he using? Things like that. If you can learn how to do that, you can determine how best to engage your opponent. Those are the very core of combat fundamentals, aren't they? Oh, I'm a danged fool! It could be. I think all my trouble started because I wasn't paying enough attention to the basics. Yo, all my fucking problems with this game in a nutshell. You've given me something to think about, and some hope, too. Thank you, sir. You're the smartest general ever. Huh. What a brave little fella. I agree. Anyone would have to be brave to go down on that thing. Are you leaving now? Yep. We're going to do some reconnaissance and tease those Danes a bit. Good luck. You don't need luck when you're as tough as me. Tabarn, about Rayson, no. I truly am sorry. Leanne's kidnapping is completely my fault. It's not your fault. Please, don't apologize. I know Leanne is alive. These battlefields are filled with chaotic energy, but I can still sense her. It's faint, but I know it's Leanne. Which is all the more reason for us to hurry. There may be other ways to finish this, but crushing Dane is the surest. Agreed. Rayson, is this mysterious power that you use to sense Leanne something only Herons possess? It's not something any of the Hawk clans have. That's a certainty. That's not true, Tabarn. The power may differ in potency between us, but all Lugus possess it to some degree. Ah, so it's just that my sense isn't developed, is that it? The power is distributed something like this. Among the bird tribes, it's very strong in the Heron clan. Among the beast tribes, I've heard it's most developed in the cat clan, though not as strongly as in the herons. As for the dragon tribes, it's said they may be equal to or even surpass the strength of the herons. Even though I knew that all the Goos are not alike, there are even more differences than I'd imagined. Your eyes should have told you that. Once we change, we don't look alike, do we? A good point. Enough pleasantries. It's time for me and my men to take wing. Right. See you later. Tabarn, may the fortunes of war be with you. And you as well. And don't try anything too dangerous. Rayson? My apologies, Ike. Though I knew this was coming, it's still... difficult. Yeah, Ike, some are cats and some are birds? Don't apologize. You've definitely left to prove to me. Ah. Hell, I've been paying more attention to the world than Ike. Like the background? Oh, you've been doing more thoughtfulness than Ike. Okay, so here we are with, like, the managing stuff, with, like, the awarding XP. I think I want to get everyone up to, like, level 12 from here on out. Like, look at this. We still got, like, 5,000 left. There's plenty to go. Yeah, I definitely don't think there's time to start another chapter, because I'm starting late tonight, and I prefer to end at midnight. But there's still definitely enough time to get all this stuff in, for sure. I think what Ike was getting at, though, he was just saying that, like, there were more differences besides just that aspect, you know? Or maybe Ike is an idiot, because, you know, that isn't entirely... It's not entirely unlikely when it comes to Ike. So while we're in a bit of downtime here, I've been doing some thinking, actually. No, I'll do the small amount of XP when I'm at, like, the last level up. But I've been doing some thinking about the Streamlabs stuff. So you know when there's, like, a follow or a subscription, or I think there's two other conditions. I think donations and bits are the other two. But would you guys be okay with, like, me making that so those pop-ups, like, have a sound effect to them? Because I've always had them silent to make them, like, a little more unintrusive, but at the same time, it's like, I'd like to notice when things like that happen so I can thank people for it. I don't know, it feels like the better way to go about things, but thought I'd ask you guys before I go ahead with that. Because you guys are going to be hearing it the most. Okay, so that's 12. Oh, let's get Boyd to 12 as well. I might try pressing down at the start, and then that might... There's gotta be a way to, like, immediately snap it to 100. I think a sound effect is fine. Okay. I don't know what to make those sound effects, but I guess now I can start looking into it. There's, like... Oh, look at that! So if you hit right, it automatically takes it to exactly the amount needed for a level up. And then right again takes it to 100. That's handy. As long as it's not, like, literally speaker bursting. Don't worry, that's my job. Yeah, that's handy. Well, that makes this a hell of a lot easier. It's still a little bit, you know, waiting-y, but there's at least... It at least streams like... Oh boy, it at least streams up... Why can I not say this part? It at least streamlines it a little bit. Sorry, what was that? I don't have a fucking mouth. Sound of Corrin dying in Smash? I do have all of Corrin's sound effects. I could. Isn't the sound of Corrin dying in Smash like him falling down a pit? Oh, I could probably use, like, some Keaton audio. That would be, like, a pretty easy one to go for. Now I'm, like, trying to think. What would be, like... What if when somebody subscribes, I use the voice clip where Keaton's like, I smell a customer. Or maybe, like, for bit donations. But I think people might mistake that for me saying that, and then it would be like, wow, this streamer's an asshole. Oh no, that would be good actually for bits? Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna have to, like, go back and look at Fates now, because I know that's... I know that's what he says when he's the one that's like in charge of the shop, but is there one where he's like it's the one that's like the lottery? Does he ever take the shift for that? Because if he does, then I could use like a yay kind of sound, right? Because if you get like a good thing out of the lottery, then like whoever is the shopkeep makes like a yay kind of sound. So maybe that could work too. These units all seem pretty good, except for like the much lower ones down here, but I think we're fine. Yeah, these units are just go like completely unused. Doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, let's buy a couple of things too while we're at it. Oh, yikes. Might have to buy some stuff proper rather than just drawing from the convoy. What are some other good little clips to use? Like, what would be good for a follow, for example? Ooh, let's give this. Yeah, Oscar's good. Rise is still good. Eliana can probably hold out for one more turn. Can we get hand axes yet? Because those kind of come in and out of rotation. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Let's get a couple of these. Let's just refresh everybody's supply of hand axes, because they're all always on like the verge of breaking, and it's always so tense. Let's see. Oh, convoy. There we go. So come on, everybody, turn in your hand axes. And I think Titania's already broke, so let's take one of these. There we go. Okay, so what else is left here? I know a lot of people were using vulneraries last time, but I think it's not to the point where it's like, oh, no, maybe I'll get a bunch of those as well. Not the armory, Griffin. The shop. Oh, I was about to say, when Randolph was using those elixirs, like, wow, that's a really good item. I should totally, like, buy a bunch. But now here I am, and they're not even for sale. I could have sworn I saw them before. Maybe that's like another thing that just like comes in and out of rotation. Yeah, okay. We'll just get everybody like an extra. Just for safety. Especially for Rise, goddamn. Still haven't used any of this junk. Probably should be filling these inventories directly from the shop, because now I'm just going to be out of vulneraries in the convoy. Yeah, let's just do it like this instead. Yeah, then these units are all good. Hold on though. Who is... Let me check the levels again. I feel like I didn't level up Randolph. No, he's 12. I guess he's fine. And how much bonus XP do I have left? 2,000. Okay, so I'll let that, pool up a little bit more before using anything else. 12 seems like a good place to sit compared to where we were for the chapter we just did. So with that, I think we will leave the convoy, or rather our inventory, the way it is. I think that's a pretty good situation to go into the next chapter with, but I guess there's only one way to find out. But that'll have to be for next time. So, that was Fire Emblem for tonight. Thank you for watching. Coming up next, Inside. Haven't streamed that at all before, so we're going to be starting from the very beginning, so if that interests you, then please hold.